Coast RTA officials break down the ins and outs of a multi-million-dollar plan for new transportation facilities. News 13's Gabby Jonas spoke to officials and people who ride the bus about what the new developments would mean to them and the community.
On Tuesday, Horry County Council pledged financial and political support for Coast RTA's modernization plan. Now, this plan includes $25 million in ride-for funding from the county and support for Coast RTA's application for federal aid.
We've had this facility for so long. I'm glad that we're moving to a new facility that'll be, pretty much like the state of the art.
A Coast RTA bus driver for 14 years, Matthew Simon says the planned operating and maintenance facility and transit center in Myrtle Beach would be a huge benefit for not only himself, but the entire community. Those who ride the bus regularly say they are in favor of the new facilities and feel it will help attract more tourists and customers to use public transportation.
If you're not living and I come in as a tourist, then it would be a great experience for me because why? I never get the chance to view around what Myrtle Beach looks like or South Carolina. I mean, if it's going to bring in more revenues to Myrtle Beach, another person is going to get more jobs and more jobs opportunity, then yes, it's a good look.
You see these transits come in different sizes. That's a short one.
Coast RTA General Manager and CEO Brian Piasek says both ride-for grants and federal funding are needed to complete the projects. He says the federal money would not only go to upgrading buildings in Myrtle Beach and Conway, it would also help switch some older diesel buses to hybrids.
The reason for that is the money is predicated on showing a movement towards lower emissions. And so in addition to the construction costs, we have to put in something into the grant to make it eligible for the funding by showing a movement to lower emissions. So there are 7 hybrid buses in there. Having that ability to grow is highly dependent on getting a facility from which to operate.
Piasek says by having county funding and hopefully soon to be federal funding, he says Coast could start to break ground as early as next year. He says the agency will know in September if they will receive federal funding. Reporting in Myrtle Beach, Gabby Jonas, News 13.